Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's so wonderful to see you all here. What a wonderful sight from where I'm standing. I'm Professor Tariq Ali, Pro-Vice Chancellor for Global Engagement and Partnerships at the University of Liverpool, and I'm delighted and honoured to welcome you for what promises to be a very special event. This is a very important day for the University of Liverpool, and we have some exciting news to share. The Vice Chancellor will say a few words in a minute. But right now, allow me to please honour our distinguished guests. If the Vice Chancellor could join me. In keeping with the tradition in India of giving shows to honoured guests, we would like to take that tradition and maybe tweak it a little bit to represent the city of Liverpool and put a British take on this tradition with the Liverpool Football Club scarf. We are proud of our city. We are proud of our city and Liverpool Football Club. It's for many synonymous with Liverpool. Today is an important moment for the club as they hold a victory parade through the streets of Liverpool to celebrate becoming English Premier League champions. It feels fitting to bring a little of this spirit of celebration to our event today. Short films. The first will give you an idea of why we're here today, and the second one will give you a feel for a little bit about the university. The first one will be about the brilliant Liverpool City region and all it has to offer. So can we play the first video, please?
In the city we call home, we've always looked outwards. For more than 140 years, we've explored ideas and pushed the possible to improve lives globally. Our groundbreaking research and original thinkers have travelled the world, building connections and partnerships. And now we're putting down new roots, bringing our world-class teaching to India, strengthening our long-standing research relationships, and forging new ones. To grow our global community, share our knowledge, and shape countless futures. This is a bold new beginning and the next chapter in our story. Join us and discover Liverpool in India.
Vice-Chancellor, Professor Tim Jones, to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Tarek, and a very good morning, Honourable Minister, High Commissioner, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm both honoured and delighted to be here today to share the news that we will be establishing a University of Liverpool campus here in India, opening in the city of Bengaluru in August 2026. This has been made possible by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the Indian government's visionary ambition to significantly increase enrolment in higher education over the coming years and to enable international universities to open campuses in India. We feel incredibly privileged to have been permitted to play our part, and I am delighted that we are joined today by the Honourable Union Education Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, who will speak later this morning. We are, and have always been, a truly global university, and it is a core part of our strategic vision to strengthen and deepen our international reach, to develop bright minds across the globe who will go on to be the change makers of the future, and to collaborate with researchers, industry and others in creating solutions to some of the world's most intractable problems. We are excited to have been given the opportunity to do exactly this in the fantastic city of Bengaluru, where we will form and deepen partnerships with some of the most successful institutions and companies in the world. We are ambitious in our plans for the campus and are absolutely committed to creating a teaching and research environment befitting of our reputation as one of the world's leading universities. It is no coincidence that we have just played a film celebrating the Liverpool City region. The University of Liverpool was created by the city, for the city, and we remain as committed to our region today as we have ever been. The University of Liverpool Bengaluru campus will see us commit just as fully to our new city and region, and we will do everything we can to contribute economically and socially. Of course, we already have strong links to Bengaluru, and we look forward to deepening those. Our 20-year strong research partnership with the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, is a source of great pride. Colleagues' joint work through this partnership informed World Health Organization vaccine guidelines for Japanese encephalitis, saving more than 200,000 lives. That, for me, is the perfect illustration of the power of international collaboration. We have many other important relationships in Karnataka, including with the Indian Institute of Science Bengaluru and companies such as Hindustan Unilever. Meanwhile, here in Delhi, we have important partnerships with the Centre for Disaster Resilience and Infrastructure, CDRI, and with the prestigious All India Institute for Medical Sciences, AIIMS, where only last year we launched an initiative to tackle head and neck cancer. We're also proud to be working with the Fernandez Hospital Education and Research Foundation, J.H. Biego Foundation, and others on CSAFE. CSAFE is a World Health Organization and UNICEF-supported project to improve maternal and perinatal outcomes in India and Tanzania through safe and appropriate caesarean sections. I will speak in more depth on the substance of our plans for the campus later this morning. But now, whilst we're on the topic of partnerships, feels the ideal moment to mark the beginning of new, exciting collaborations for us with the signing of a number of MOUs. And so I'll now hand back over to Tarek to say more. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to be signing a number of new agreements today. And with that, may I start by welcoming Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Panchal, Country President and Managing Director of AstraZeneca Pharma India Limited, to sign an MOU. We're just waiting for the furniture to move around a little bit. AstraZeneca Pharma India Limited was established in 1979, is headquartered in BENGALURU, Karnataka. It is committed to deliver life-changing medicines to patients through innovative programs. Thank you very much. Next on stage is Mr. Sid Misra, Senior Vice President from Dreamsport, and we're delighted to be announcing a partnership with Dream 11. Dream 11 is the world's largest fantasy sports platform with over 230 million users across cricket, football, basketball and hockey. Dream 11 enables Indian sports fans to engage with real-life sports, showcasing their knowledge. And now I'd like to ask Dr. Uma Ram from the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists to come forward, please. Dr. Ram is representing Kate Lancaster, the Royal College's Chief Executive Officer, who will formally sign the MOU at a later date. Founded in 1929, the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists has been transforming women's healthcare for 90 years. It works to improve women's healthcare across the world, developing the accessibility and quality of education, training and assessments for doctors wishing to specialise in obstetrics and gynecology. And finally, I'm delighted to introduce Ms. Poonam Nanda, the Trustee Vice Chancellor from Yuvraj Singh's Foundation, We Can. We Can is a non-profit organisation established by the world-famous cricketer and cancer survivor Yuvraj Singh. We Can's mission is to empower all people to fight cancer through awareness, early detection, patient support and survivor empowerment. I'm delighted to say that we now have a short film from Yuvraj Singh saying a little about the work we intend to do together.
A very warm welcome to Liverpool University in India. I am very happy that UVCAN, Cancer Foundation and Liverpool University will join hands in the fight against cancer. My Cancer Foundation, UVCAN, has been doing great work on cancer in terms of awareness and detection. And with your help, we can bring it on a global level. Thank you.
Can I welcome back all the signees and the Vice-Chancellor, His Honourable Minister and Secretary Police for a final photo with all. From the University Grants Commission. I'd like to ask the Honourable Union Education Minister Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, the University Grants Commission Interim Chair Mr Vineet Joshi, our Vice-Chancellor Professor Tim Jones, the British High Commissioner to India Lindy Cameron, the British Council Country Director Alison Barrett, and the University of Liverpool Chief Operating Officer Lucy Everest to come forward for the official handover, please. A wonderful moment for all of us in the room, and especially for my colleagues from the University of Liverpool. It's been an immensely satisfying, privileged journey over the last year to get us to this point. So on that note, it's my pleasure now to introduce the British High Commissioner to India, Lindy Cameron. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed, Professor Ali, Professor Jones, Minister Pradhan, for joining us on this really momentous occasion. And I don't just mean the sort of celebration of Liverpool's phenomenal football success, I also mean the celebration of Liverpool as a city and as a university. It's absolutely fantastic to be here to watch the beginnings of the journey that Liverpool is taking in Bangalore. And we are incredibly proud of the choice they have made, incredibly proud of the long-term commitment that they are showing. The UK-India relationship is a long and very special one. It has an incredibly deep and broad partnership. We have a massive diaspora, more than 1.8 million people in the UK with Indian heritage calling the UK home today. But I think this is the beginning of a partnership that helps to deepen the UK in India again. We've seen the phenomenal success of Indian students in the UK. We're now looking forward to the phenomenal success of British universities here in India. Of course, the relationship has recently got much deeper. You've all, I think, are aware of the announcement of the free trade agreement that was announced a couple of weeks ago. We are incredibly excited about the prospects for that, and I know that more will be said about that in a panel later this morning. But education is such a key part of this relationship, both in terms of the aspiration, the potential, the linkage it provides by students, but also in a sense these are businesses, these are organisations forming links. You saw the amazing range of partnerships that Liverpool has signed this morning. And I know that this is going to be a really exciting moment, the opportunity to host both undergraduate and postgraduate students. I know that the University of Liverpool is an incredibly exciting destination for Indian students. I think one of the top 2 recruiters of Indian students in the Russell Group. And I think really proud to have had that success over many years, recruiting Indian students to go to the UK, and now having the potential to recruit students to come here and study in India. It's such an exciting moment, made possible by the Minister and his team's really visionary leadership. I think the possibility of what's possible under the new education policy is a genuinely groundbreaking moment for India's higher education future, but also, as you can tell by the number of British universities that are racing to the door, and congratulations to Liverpool for getting the second awarded under this policy. It's and they are the second at the head of who I know is a long queue, so congratulations to them for getting in there early and making some fantastic partnerships. I think the University of Liverpool, and I know that Tim will say more, is really perfectly poised. It's got such a great reputation both for teaching and for international experience and for research. It's a world-leading, research-intensive university with really exciting plans to bring its exceptional teaching and its exceptional learning provision here to India. It's also got fantastic links with employers, and I know that for students here in India, knowing that you're doing a degree gives you the potential of getting a really good job at the end of it is incredibly important, both for students and for parents. And I think making that link, helping to drive that from the beginning of their learning experience is incredibly important, and I think offers a brilliant value proposition. The opportunities, of course, go wider than simply the teaching, from study abroad options to supporting entrepreneurial skills, industry placement opportunities. That all helps to ensure that students that study at the University of Liverpool, whether it's in Liverpool or in Bangalore, have an amazing, world-leading experience that equips them to study and to learn and to work in the global workplace. I know the university has also got amazing plans on the research side, and you can see the glimmers of that in some of the partnerships signed this morning. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these take place and seeing the impact of the findings from their research, both here and in the UK. And again, incredibly exciting to hear about things like the Japanese encephalitis research that's already had such amazing results. So I can't tell you how brilliant it is to be celebrating the beginning of something that I know all of my successors for many years to come will be very excited about. And I have to say, the ability to do it joined up with some amazing football news as well, where I think the Premier League has such massive potential. I look forward to the University of Liverpool being champions for the Premier League teams here in India. So thank you very much indeed, and I would like to hand over to Professor Jones now for a bit more detail on the plans for the university, but thank you very much indeed.
Thank you to the British High Commissioner to India, Lindy Cameron, for those very kind words. One of the themes running throughout the programme today is the interconnectedness of the world in which we live. National economies, cultures, and indeed politics are ever more closely interwoven, bringing both greater opportunity and greater challenges. Later this morning, we'll be hearing about the existential threat posed by antimicrobial resistance, and the risk of future pandemics and climate change are also issues for which global solutions must be found. Just as these seemingly intractable problems pay international borders no heed, nor should the advancement of human knowledge. An international higher education landscape is fundamental to developing the solutions to the challenges we face, educating and bringing together the world's brightest minds in the world's most advanced facilities to push the boundaries of human knowledge. But the benefits of an international education landscape, and of course global universities, do not end there. Universities are well known as powerhouses of transformation and progress. They are engines of regional and national prosperity through employment, skills development, innovation, and much more. They are drivers of societal and cultural change through the impact of their research and their outreach activities, to take just two examples. And they are a place where talented people from all countries, cultures, and backgrounds can come together in the pursuit of furthering not just knowledge, but also understanding. Of course, the case for international collaboration and higher education does not need making in this room. But I share this context because it sets the tone for the scale of our ambition for our new campus. We are deeply committed to providing an outstanding educational experience for students, to creating a research environment befitting of a world-leading research-intensive university, to engaging and innovating with regional and national education and industry partners to help drive real economic and societal benefits, all taking place at the University of Liverpool, Bengaluru. Before I go on to say a little bit more about what this means in practice, Let me first say a little bit about the University of Liverpool as a whole. Founded in 1881, and with nearly 150 years of academic excellence to our name, the university is a world leader in education and research. A member of the prestigious UK Russell Group, and with 9 Nobel Prize-winning alumni, we are proud to be rising quickly through all major national and international university rankings, with ambitious plans to break into the world's top 100 by 2031. We are renowned for our teaching excellence. We were awarded gold in the UK's Teaching Excellence Framework and also gold in the New Times Higher Education Online Learning World Rankings, the highest possible levels of award. We're also known for the many and varied and wider opportunities we offer for our students. We provide opportunities to engage with employers, to undertake placements, internships and work-based projects, to engage with and contribute to live research projects, to study abroad, to develop entrepreneurial skills and receive support in launching businesses, and much, much more. It is no wonder then that our students become world changers, highly skilled, work-ready global citizens who are in high demand. Indeed, we are one of the UK universities most targeted by top global graduate employers, and we're ranked 3rd in the UK for job prospects in the 2024 Student Crowd Awards. We are incredibly proud of the amazing things our alumni go on to achieve, and I would like to extend a warm welcome to those of you who are able to join us here this morning. We're also renowned for our research, from making the world's first public radio transmission in 1894 to our world-leading research today in areas such as materials discovery, particle physics, therapeutics innovation, infectious diseases, and antimicrobial resistance, on which more later. It is clear that researchers at the University of Liverpool are at the very forefront of human discovery. And this is backed by the UK's most recent Research Excellence Framework, which found 91% of our research to be world-leading or internationally excellent. And it doesn't end there. We are determined that our research should result in real-world impact, and we have forged important links with a range of partners to drive innovation and societal change. One of our most successful strategic industrial partnerships is with Unilever, and as I mentioned earlier, in recent years, we've developed links with Hindustan Unilever in Bengaluru. Common thread through all these achievements is our global outlook. We are proud to have been welcoming international students to our campuses for decades. We are proud to have a global alumni community of over 270,000 in more than 170 countries. We are proud to have founded, by any measure, the most successful international joint venture university in the world, Jiaotong Liverpool University, or XJTLU, based in Suzhou, China, currently with around 27,000 students and established nearly 20 years ago. And we are proud to collaborate with the greatest minds across the globe. Funding award to the University for Research in 2023 and 2024 alone saw us working with over 200 international collaborators from over 50 countries. Our new campus here in India will build on our years of international experience and our many successes to deliver the authentic University of Liverpool experience in Bengaluru, whilst ensuring local variation so that we meet the particular needs of national and regional employers and industries. Students will receive world-class teaching. Initial courses offered will include business management, accounting and finance, computer science, biomedical sciences and games design. And in each instance, students will benefit from our research and employer-informed curriculum. Students will also benefit from our well-established links to employers, access to our successful alumni, and enhanced support for enterprise activity. They will have the opportunity to benefit from a global mobility scheme, providing important opportunities for academic, professional, and personal development, both in Liverpool and across the world. We are excited that we'll soon have a base in one of the world's fastest growing knowledge economies and are committed to playing our part, developing important fundamental, applied and industry-driven research on our Bengaluru campus, which will provide solutions to a range of global and local challenges and needs. We know we share common challenges, from how to grow economies, to tackling health conditions, looking after our citizens, global security, and much, much more. And we will work together in partnership and joint research teams to tackle many of these major issues. As I have mentioned, we are fortunate to have excellent partnerships in India, and in particular in Bengaluru, and we will be deepening and strengthening these over the coming years. We will also develop new partnerships, and I'm particularly thrilled to have signed MOUs with a range of fantastic new partners here today. Indeed, tomorrow, in Bengaluru tomorrow, we will sign new further MOUs with Wipro, Thai and Axis Bank. Now, before I close, let's take a very quick look at how our campus is going to look. I think it looks fabulous, very, very special, and I hope you all agree. Now, there is, of course, much more I could say about the new campus and our plans, but let me end by saying, in essence, my firm belief is that this is the beginning of something truly transformational, and that together, working collaboratively, working in partnership, we can do some amazing things. Thank you very much.
Now it's my great honour and privilege to invite Mr. Vineet Joshi, Interim Chair of University Grants Commission, to say a few words, please.
Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, Vice Chancellor Professor Tim Jones, Her Excellency British High Commissioner, distinguished colleagues from the Ministry of External Affairs and the University Grants Commission, representatives from academia, industry and civil society. Namaste to all of you. It is both a privilege and a moment of significance to join you today at this gathering that marks another stride towards India-UK academic cooperation. The letter of intent handed over today to the University of Liverpool is not just a ceremonial gesture. It reflects a broader and deeper transformation underway in India's higher education system, one that is driven by strategic reform, international engagement, and a strong policy foundation. Since the launch of the National Education Policy 2020, the Ministry of Education, along with regulatory bodies like UGC and AICTE, has rolled out targeted reforms to make Indian education more inclusive, globally competitive, and future ready. The focus is on expanding access to quality education and lifelong learning, while equipping our youth with the skills to thrive in the fast evolving world. In recent years, India's higher education landscape has undergone a remarkable shift. Rooted in NEP 2020's transformative agenda, internationalization has become a core priority, emphasizing global connectivity, high standards, and institutional flexibility. The efforts are enabling Indian institutions to also build meaningful partnerships worldwide while strengthening their own academic foundations. As a part of this transformation, initiatives such as UGC's regulatory framework for foreign university campuses in India, guidelines for training, joint and dual degree programs, and the continued expansion of the Study in India initiative are creating new pathways for academic mobility and international collaboration. Our system now comprises over 58,000 higher education institutions including more than 1,200 universities, which reflects India's commitment to expanding academic infrastructure and delivering world-class education across geographies. The implementation of NEP 2020 has been both bold and systematic. More than 300 universities have adopted the Academic Bank of Credit, and over 1 crore, that is 10 million students, have been registered through it. Multidisciplinary courses are being increasingly adopted across Indian universities, promoting flexible learning models and broad-based education. India's total enrollment has reached 4.46 crore and still growing, while female enrollment has increased by 38.4%, including a 23% surge in STEM fields, a major step towards gender parity in higher education. The partnership today with the University of Liverpool and the collaborative MOU signed here today with industry and healthcare leaders represent the kind of forward-thinking cross-sector models that define the future of India's education system. The programs being introduced spanning computer science, games design, psychology, business, biomedical sciences, accounting and data science are not only globally relevant but highly aligned with India's academic strengths and industry demands. They hold great potential for fostering joint research, faculty exchange, and innovation partnerships with Indian HEIs and industries. These are partnerships that blur traditional boundaries between disciplines, countries, and between academia and industry. And they embody the collaborative spirit that will be key to achieving our national goal of 50% gross enrollment ratio in higher education by 2035. The UK has long been one of the India's most enduring partners in education, linked by shared values, historic academic collaborations, and a mutual commitment for excellence. This next phase of engagement builds on that legacy while opening new doors for future-ready cooperation. To our colleagues from the University of Liverpool, I would say this is a defining moment to engage with India. You are stepping into an academic ecosystem that is transforming at every level, from pedagogy and policy to infrastructure and ambition. You are not just partnering with a system in transition, but with a nation in transformation. We welcome you. We look forward to learning together, researching together, and shaping the future of global education together. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you. Wonderful speech. Thank you very much, sir. Now my privilege to invite the Honourable Union Education Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan.
Good morning, friends. Before I begin, my congratulations to all the Liverpool guys for their victory last night. I am also a soccer lover. If I compare between two games, cricket and football, I like football much. Distinguished dignitaries, Her Excellency Madam Lindy Cameron, British High Commissioner to India, Professor Tim Jones, Vice Chancellor of University of Liverpool, Professor Tariq Ali, Pro Vice Chancellor of Global Engagement and Partnership, Mr. Vinit Joshi, Secretary Higher Education and also Chairman of University Grant Commission, officers from Ministry of External Affairs, University Grant Commission officials, officials from Ministry of Education, dignitaries from British High Commission, distinguished guests from academia, industry and civil society, and our friends from media. Namaskar to all of you. It gives me great pleasure to be present here today at the ceremonial handover of letter of intent to the University of Liverpool, one of the United Kingdom's premier institutions and an establishment of global academic repute. This event is more than a symbolic gesture. It is a reaffirmation of India's emergence as a trusted partner in global higher education. Today's gathering is yet another milestone in India's journey of deepening academic partnership with leading global universities. has aspiration firmly embedded in the transformative vision of the National Education Policy 2020. Friends, in the mid of 20th century, one of the India's leading academic, leading personality, Professor Har Gobind Khurana, had completed his PhD in this great institution, Liverpool. India is as I said in the beginning, India is a country of youth population. So academic and sports, these are the two natural pillars of our new relationship. I wish all the best to Liverpool. When we are implementing National Education Policy 2020, what is our vision and what is our expectation from our friends and from our global academic community? On the beginning, if I said the few statistics in front of you, as our Secretary Mr. Joshi was mentioning, today the student number in India is 300 million. Out of that, 40 millions are in the higher education system. More than 1200 universities and more than 50,000 colleges and such kind of institutions are there today in our country. But our GER is around 26-27%. By next 5 years, the recommendation of National Education Policy is to take it to 50%. Today, when I am talking in front of you, India is the 4th largest economy in the world. And we have a target given by none less than Prime Minister Modi ji. By 2047, by next 22 years, India has to be a developed nation. If you want to have ambition to be a developed nation, we have to implement National Education Policy in right letter and spirit. One of the primary recommendations of NEP is deeply rooted with our civilizational values, with our history, with our heritage. But we have to look beyond the horizon. We have to become global. We can't function in isolation. Today, IITs and IIMs and NITs and other reputed universities in India has created their academic marks in global academia, global business and global economics also. In the area of technology, Indian origin people are not far behind. But now time has come, being a young population, being an aspirational community, being an fast emerging economy. Our need is to focus on more area like R&D, new innovations. Today, in innovation index, this last few years, India has jumped from 81st to 39th. In the global research scenario, India is one among the leading countries. Indian universities are in the leading position. But we are not satisfied. And in India, as UK is a favored destination of Indian students for overseas education since very long, but with changing geopolitics, looking into our aspirational numbers, looking into India's own domestic captive marketplace, what is the advantage with India? I am happy the reputed Liverpool University is going to focus on STEM, which will lead to research, which leads to innovation. And we want to be knowledge partner. I am happy today at the beginning, the very first day, LOI handing over ceremony. Liverpool has signed some MOU, some leading companies, multinational companies and Indian companies, and some institutions like we can, which has a social obligation to create awareness about diseases like cancer. This is the right character of university. We have to create new generation global citizens. For that, Prime Minister Modi, when they directed us to implement the NEP, we have to open for the foreign university. Since last 2 years, Liverpool is the fourth foreign universities publicly announcing its presence in our country. Your destination, choice of destination is a fantastic place, Bengaluru. Bengaluru is the innovation hotspot of India today. There is a innovative community in the startup economy, and Bengaluru is doing the mothership of the startup economy in our country. And Liverpool is the fourth, as I said, fourth universities. In the Gujarat gift city, two Australian universities have already started teaching, Wollongong and Dickens. From next July, from this 25-26 academic year, the UK's first foreign university, overseas university in India, Southampton, is going to start its functioning. And I hope by next year, this time, Liverpool will take admission of Indian students. My expectation will be, it should not be only campus of Indian students. It should be a real-time global university, it's a global campus. Because, as I said in the beginning, what is the strength of India? The present strength of, today's strength of India is its aspirational middle-class society. We have ambition to achieve the sky. Those who want to do business, economics and innovation in the world, they have to look towards India. And in a university, a campus, a research point, a innovation center in India will be more beneficial, more mutually beneficial for the university and the society. And Government of India, Ministry of Higher Education Department, Department of Higher Education, and authority and regulators like UGC. I am happy to inform you, this is just beginning. By this academic year, the number will be around 15. Around 15 foreign universities will be coming to India, and we have given permission for the foreign university to open their campus in the area of STEM and business. And we have to accept our mutual agreement. I congratulate again Liverpool University. Your campus should be a global one, your campus should be a innovative one, taking forward your scientific temper. You must contribute to global community, and India has an ambition to produce global citizens, and we believe when Prime Minister Modi organized G20 in India, the theme was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We believe entire humanity, entire globe is a family, and we have responsibility. Sustainability, global wellness, global prosperity are the common agenda of human being today, and university are right place to produce such kind of responsible citizens for the society, and India is a right place. Welcome you again. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. That's a really inspirational speech, and I thought I was excited before. I'm even more excited now about the possibility of being in a country that is so ambitious, has so much talent, and is growing so fast. So with that, I would like to say thank you to everybody. We're just going to have now a short 5-minute break. So please grab a coffee at the back and please come back and bring it with you back to the seats. Thank you very much.